Blind and L Little Girl Squad Udi. They have picked. Are those? All right, Rosalina Dittos. There's going to be Simas on the stage at once too. Okay, so we've got Udi in the shiny maroon dress, and we've got Latte hanging around, or Blind rather, I'm sorry, my mistake. Blind hanging around in a shimmering green. A little bit of a seafoam green, maybe a slight metallic sheen to it. On the bottom of your screen, looks like Blind's taking the definitive first match steps here. Let's put the right names in, shall we? Waiting to see, she's able to recover. Udi can't seem to get his hands on Blind. There was a tournament at UIC. It was not sponsored by E2C. It was, I believe, a charity fundraiser. That was last Friday, and I was unable to make it to that event. To those joining the stream here are reminded to make sure that you come out Saturday to Top Cut Comics for our monthly tournament. It should be a very large crowd. The best players in Chicago will be there, and some of the worst players in Chicago will be there. And so there's a spot for everybody. Anybody able to attend the UIC Smash tournament? Make a couple comments in the chat room. Let us know how it went. I think none present were able to make it. Top Cut Comics, Ming. Check it out on Facebook. It should be posted in the Chicago Smash page. About 6902 South Archer, I believe. Registration will be allowed at the door, however, it is highly encouraged that you register in advance to make sure that your spot is secured and to make sure that your payment is made. Unseen username making a shout out to his mother, as Blind makes a shout out to Udi, knocking him vertical on the stage. Not enough to take him out. He worked up to 125% on his second stock. A little bit of a Luma battle there. Wands are flying. Forward A's are happening. Black Luma getting a nice hit in. Blue Luma knocking Udi off the stage at the sack cost of his own life. Blind is doing some dodging here, trying to get in position. He's able to make some leeway with the grab, but Udi was able to counter with his Luma. Actually, I've been quite surprised at the level of players at these tournaments. The E2C seems to be attracting some pretty strong players. I would probably put myself as somewhere in the middle, but I can't seem to get much leeway. Rosa Ditto is the losers semifinals, I believe. Of course, Blind and Udi. This is the first match. It started off in favor of Blind. It still has a 50% favor for Blind, but they're both on their last stock, so anything's possible here. It looks like there is a wizard battle as we are exchanging Lumas and ranged attacks. Neither player with the balls to move in. We finally start attacking. Blind is able to win in that back and forth. Ming, we still encourage you to come out. Not everybody is fantastic players. We're not. We're a very friendly crowd of folks. I'd like to think so. I'll be drinking beer and eating food, saying weird stuff on commentary. I'll be playing matches. I'll probably lose, especially if you play a Rob, because for some reason I can't counter that stupid spinny top, even though I should probably work on that. I can't get past the stupid top, and then you're going to laser me. Can't do it. I should be able to do it. I can't do it. Udi doing a good job of hanging in there. I thought this was going to be over a little bit early. He can still, and he's not going to be able to do it. Knock vertically off the stage with an up air from Blind. See, I main Falcon Bobo. It's hard for me to close the distance without a ranged attack. I know it can be done. I seem to play a little bit predictably. Is there a way to pick up that gyro without it damaging you? Because I find how is that? So when it's not spinning, you can't grab. I mean, okay. Falcon, not high-level Falcon. I just play Falcon. Of course, I did play Link, except Kanela decided to keep playing Link, and I got tired of playing against people who were completely warmed up against Link, because Kanela is all over the map playing everybody. I am objectively wrong. I do not play breast cancer awareness Falcon. I play oversaturated colors Falcon. Alright, we've got a Rob matchup here. Rob and Rosalina, both with annoying little ranged attacks. Should be a fairly competitive round here. We're streaming to you live from Kanela's Breakfast Club here at Clark and Belmont in Chicago by Giro. Some of the better Chicago players in attendance today. You missed the winners finals between Akiro and Latte, where Akiro took a definitive win in 4 matches, 3-1. Now you're witnessing the losers semis at Kanela's here, and Rosalina just able to get back up on stage as we go vertical. Delfino Plaza is adapted from Super Mario Sunshine, I believe released in 2001 for the Nintendo GameCube. It was a bit of a continuation from Super Mario 64, released on the N64. I'm sorry, it was released August 26, 2002. Giving Mario a water cannon to add more verticality to the stages as he gained the ability to hover and increase his platforming abilities. A game that's lasted pretty well, but had somewhat positive to lukewarm reception when it came out. Many people were anticipating the Mario 128 release, which was teased at the as a tech demo for the GameCube's capabilities of rendering multiple high-poly characters at one time. And when Sunshine came out, it was a bit of a spiritual divergence from Super Mario 64. Many would debate if Super Mario 128 actually ever really came out. Some would say that Mario Galaxy was what they had finally intended that to be, which was released in 2007. Rob lost the first stock here, but Rosalina's at 106% now. Rob yet to take damage, so he can easily square this match back up. And not quite. Rob's down throw, very devastating, launches the character vertically into the air, can KO at high percentages. And Toad, what is the spinny attack? Is that a straight up B? Is that a down win up? His down smash? Very good at covering both directions, and relatively quick execution. Now, I'd love to hear what you think, how you think Galaxy is overrated. It was a very tight platformer. Of course, don't blame the Wii's technical limitations. They did as much as they could to make a beautiful game despite it being in standard definition. Fully orchestrated soundtrack for the first time in Nintendo's history, and some of the best video gaming music ever to be made. Pair that with competent platforming and innovative level design, and I don't understand where we're getting this overrated from. Very popular phrasing on the internet. Something is overrated or underrated. I've never heard anybody say that's properly rated. You ever anybody ever notice that?
If you like it, it's underrated.
A fair point. If you like it, it's underrated. If you don't, it's overrated. But that, you know, by nature, ratings are game rankings, being an aggregate of rankings, would accurately rank it, thus implying that it would be properly rated. I liked Sunshine. I thought it was a weird game, but I enjoyed playing it. To me, I guess I come from the Super Mario 3, Super Mario World as the definitive Mario games, and so I wasn't too big of a fan of Mario 64 as a Mario game. I thought it was an innovative platformer, and certainly a great way to introduce functional platforming 3D mechanics. Sunshine was a much tighter version of that, but it didn't feel much like a Mario game to me. The hub-style gameplay was just weird. And it looks like we've got a fairly even match here. You know, I guess call it a little bit of nostalgia, good functionality, and Rob knocked off the stage with a grab from Rosalina. But an easy counter here by Rob to square the match up. I'll tell you what I remember Josephus from Mario Galaxy. Gusty Garden Galaxy's song, Good Egg Galaxy's song. Beautiful pieces. Fucking fantastic. Colorful. The Wii was with its faults. Standard definition console released in 2006. That was bound to create some problems. Rosalina holding on. Worked Rob up so far to 21%. Rob is starting to sweat here. He's hoping to have gotten a KO a little bit quicker than he has, and he's not able to connect the up air. There it is. Very powerful smash attack is Rob's up smash. Up until Super Mario 3D Land, released on the Nintendo 3DS, 2D Marios and 3D Marios have both been very different types of games, almost to the point where if you change the characters, there'd be no similarities between the two. Super Mario 3D Land was an attempt to make a Mario 3, Mario World style 3D game, and it was followed up with Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U, which if you have not played, would highly recommend, as I think it is a fantastic blending of the retro 2D Mario style with some of the games from the 3D world. We're getting some trolling here. Interesting. All right. Udi could not take it. Blind goes 2-0 in the matches. Udi, what was your opinion of the Rosalina Ditto stage? I noticed that you tried to switch to the Rob afterwards.